Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It's that time of year again where the old Call of Duty is out the door and the new Call of Duty is in. For some of you, that might be a hurrah, this game is done. For others, probably like a drastic, oh no, this game is over, stuff like that. So I'm here today to tell you guys the pros and the cons of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and whether or not it was a good game in my opinion or whether or not I think it was a bad game. You guys probably have different opinions, but I'm just going to tell you guys what I think was good about it. I am also going to kind of explain this from a general casual gamer perspective and also an MLG esport fan or player in that mark. So it's not too biased towards one side or another. Let's start with the pros of the game. And yes, there are some pros of the game. Some of you guys might call me crazy in that mark, but there are. Uh, big, the first pro I think of this game is its fast pace. This game's with EXO movement, the knee slide, the dash is, right, left, backwards, the double jumping with the EXO movement. It was very fast pace, and it was like definitely a lot different from previous Call of Duties before. And I actually like the fast pacedness. I enjoy pushing out, being aggressive, using really fast, really quick stuff like that. And it was very good for like my opinion, stuff like that. Other people might think that the fast-paced game was awful, but that's just what I think. They brought back, this from an esports perspective, they brought back Hardpoint and Capture the Flag, which was absent in the previous Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, from an esports perspective, that's terrific. You're playing Hardpoint and Capture the Flag, two very good competitive Call of Duty game modes, and it's an upside for esports because now you're playing good game modes again. Because in Call of Duty Ghosts, you had to play Domination and Blitz, which they're good if you're like stuck with the option, but not that good in terms of like playing and a spectator's perspective. They're very boring, very dull, not that interesting. So Hardpoint CTF was very good to be brought back. They also introduced a new game mode, which is perfect for this type of playstyle with the fast pacedness, and it's Uplink. And Uplink, you have a satellite drone, which is a little ball. You throw it into a little portal, or you can dunk it in too. And it definitely was good for this type of game mode. I don't know if it'll be good in terms of esports for future Call of Duties. We'll just have to see. But I really liked Uplink. I know before the first event for this game, people were like, no, I don't want to play Uplink. I just want to play Capture the Flag and Hardpoint and Search and Destroy. I don't want to play it. But after the first event, they're like, you know what? Uplink's not too bad. I think I'm going to enjoy it. So it's definitely a good game mode to implement into this. Now we're going to go to the cons of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. And to be honest, there's more cons than pros in this game. The first one is the game was very host dependent, connection based. If you're in a private match, whether it's a tourney or just a quick scrim, whoever was host of the game usually had a huge advantage. And we've seen it in Ghosts, we saw it in Black Ops 2, probably we'll see it in Black Ops 3, like no surprise there. But yeah, it's very host dependent. I noticed when I was on host, I was dropping a lot of kills. They had a tough time killing me. I noticed that when I was playing on other people's hosts, stuff like that. And it's just part of the game, but people don't really like it a whole lot, especially from the competitive players' perspective, because, if you have the host, you are more likely to win the game. And it really doesn't make the game, like, you're not really practicing or getting better in that standpoint. So it's probably still going to be there in future CODs, but it's just a con that's going to be on every review for Call of Duty in terms of the esport perspective. This wasn't really a traditional COD. And that can be like for traditional Call of Duty players who have been playing Call of Duty for many years, they didn't really like it a whole lot. They didn't like the new fast-paced game mode and stuff like that. They enjoy, running different lanes, not having to double jump to get to higher buildings or a better angle or stuff like that, or they just miss pre-aiming and just shooting traditional gunfights, like it was today. Obviously you wouldn't really drop shot or jump shot in today if you were holding a gun in a gunfight with someone else, but like they miss that traditional stuff. And I think the idea overall with the EXO movement and stuff like that, I think that was a good idea on Sledgehammer's behalf. I just think it shouldn't have been implemented in Call of Duty. They should have made another first-person shooter game You got Halo, you got Counter-Strike, you got Call of Duty. Make another one and implement that EXO movement and stuff like that because it could be competitive too. And that way, the people who enjoy the fast-paced EXO movement and stuff like that can go pro in that game, and then the people who enjoy the traditional Call of Duty can go pro in Call of Duty or compete in Call of Duty. The campaign of the game. Now, I played the campaign, and I thought the campaign was all right. I didn't think it was as good as some of the older CODs. In my opinion, I think the Modern Warfare series campaign was very good. It was probably the best of the Call of Duty franchise. But I think this campaign was okay. I thought it was better than Ghosts. Ghost's campaign was awful. I like that they implemented Kevin Spacey as the bad guy, and Kevin Spacey is very good at being a bad guy. If you've seen him in House of Cards, you also know what I meant. But it just wasn't like an amazing campaign. It's not like, oh my God, this story was amazing. It should be a movie, stuff like that. But it was good. In my opinion, though, the pubs I don't think were awful. I think we're awful in this game, and that's a big killer because I played in older CODs. Every once in a while, I enjoy playing a nice public match to get a nice kill streak, warm up the shot, get some challenges for my weapons and stuff like that. I really enjoy doing that. In AEW, it wasn't that great. People, and part of that reason was the upgraded weapons that were implemented in supply drops. So you could get a assault rifle that has increased damage, and you're more likely to kill people and stuff like that. And it just wasn't that fun when you were getting killed by a weapon that you didn't even own because you didn't get it in the supply drop. And that's why pubs weren't as popular in this game, which is not that good for Call of Duty because you got the three categories. You got the campaign, you got the online multiplayer, and then you got a third category that the developers usually think. But if you don't have a strong online multiplayer, then people aren't going to buy the game just to play the campaign or even the third category. Like, pubs is such a huge part of the Call of Duty sales, and if it's not that good, then the rest of the game's not going to be that good in general. They also implemented EXO Zombies in this one. That's the third category I was talking about. And EXO Zombies, I'm not a huge zombie fan in general, but I don't think EXO Zombies were that good in general. I thought it was a bit dull. Now, I've played zombies before in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, and every once in a while I do enjoy playing it. I just don't enjoy playing it all the time, stuff like that. EXO Zombies, I didn't even want to play it to start. If my friend was like, "Oh, let's play some EXO Zombies," I didn't want to play it. EXO Zombies wasn't that fun, and stuff like that. So it really wasn't that good in general. So, and if you don't have a strong third category, you don't have a strong online multiplayer, so people are not going to buy the game just to play the campaign. I don't know anyone who buys a Call of Duty game just to play the campaign. But that wasn't the best in that situation. So overall, in my opinion, I think Advanced Warfare was better than Ghosts. I don't think it was as good as older Call of Duties like the Modern Warfare franchise or the Black Ops franchise. I think for Sledgehammer's first game where they were the main developers, I thought they did all right. I do think they can improve a lot for their next game that's going to come out in 2 years. It's either that or they should create their own first-person shooter game with the EXO movement and stuff like that and just go on with that. But overall, I'm going to give Call of Duty Advanced Warfare a 6.5 out of 10. So, and it's usually based, and the reason I decided that was online multiplayer in terms of the competitive scene was better than Ghosts. Campaign was slightly better than Ghosts. Zombies, not that good. Pubs, not that good. And then just in terms of the esports perspective in general, like host dependent, stuff like that, wasn't that good. So I want to hear your opinions from it. So let me know in the comments section below what you think out of 10 Call of Duty Advanced Warfare should be and the reasons why, what you liked and disliked about the game. I'm very curious to actually see what other people think about it. So that's going to be it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Favorite it if you really enjoy it. Comment on your opinion on Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Subscribe for more videos. Share the video among your friends if you really enjoy it. And I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.